kid. No parents, no home. Running messages and picking pockets to keep my ribs from meeting my spine. One night I saw a man. Folks just passed him by like he wasn't there. I thought he must have something valuable, so I snuck up on him and made a grab.
That's not for you.
Please, sir, I'm hungry. Don't tell the Hammers, I promise.
What is your name, boy?
Garrett.
You have talent, lad.
Let go of me, old man!
To see a keeper is not an easy thing, especially one who does not wish to be seen. We have a need for those as gifted as yourself. If you've grown tired of how you live, then follow me, and we will show you a different way.
Leave me alone!
As you wish.
I caught up with him just before he vanished into the crowd. It was the beginning of a very long education.
Hey everybody, this is Ensemble. I'm going to take a look at one of my all-time favorite games. It's called Thief. It was released back in 1998 by Looking Glass Studios, so it's kind of an older game, and because of that, it takes a lot of work to get it up and running on a newer system. But I was successful in doing so, and I wanted to bring that to you because it's really, really good. It's in the stealth genre. So you take a lot of time observing things, planning your routes, staying in the shadows, going stealth. So that's what the game is all about. So let's get into it. Okay, here you can set your difficulty. You could also go through training. I am going to skip training though, just because I've played this game quite a bit.
I have a simple job planned for this evening. Break into a guarded mansion, steal another fat nobleman's priceless trinket, and leave quietly. Lord Bafford is out of town, and rumor has it that the captain of his house guard went with him as a bodyguard. The time is ripe for a bit of burglary. The front gate of Lord Bafford's manor is always guarded, and the main street is far too exposed. But Cuddy tells me there's a better way in, around to the side, more out of the way. One guard, and likely no witnesses to complicate matters. The piece Cuddy wants is a scepter, silver, jewels, the usual adornments. It should command a high price. Bafford, like most of his kind, probably keeps his treasures on the top floor of the place, close to his heart, and far from his servants. No point in waiting. I have Cuddy's old sketches of the place, and everyone who's going to be asleep inside already is. It's time to begin.
This is the mission screen. We're on Lord Bafford's Manor. So I've got a couple objectives here. It's set to normal, the difficulty, but I'm going to change that. And as I change it, I will have more objectives to complete, and it gets a little more difficult every time. So let's change it to hard. There you go. You can see how it added a couple more. Now I have to steal 350 worth of valuables, and I can't kill any of the servants. All right. So expert. All right. Here we go. This is what I have to do. Sneak into Lord Bafford's Manor and grab the key from the well house in the back. There's a guard back there. Yep. Okay. And then I need to find his prized jeweled scepter and get it out. Now along the way, I have to get $700. Or 700, usually gold, but 700 worth of valuables. and I'm not allowed to kill anyone. Nobody. No pets, no one. But that doesn't mean that I can't knock him out. I'm just not allowed to kill him. So, once I've achieved these objectives, I need to get out of the manor and back to the city streets. Sounds good to me. So, let's continue. So now we have an item screen. We can go shopping if we want. Over here, you see items for sale. Over here, this is your starting gear. Now, as you progress through the game and you find items in-game, they'll show up right here so you can buy them outside. So you prepare yourself to go in for your missions. But since I only have 300 cash, and this is only the first level, I think I'll be fine with what I have. So, let's play. Alright, here we are right outside of Lord Bafford's front gate. So that's good news. Let's go check it out.
Hey, I'm going to the bear pits tomorrow. You want to come with? Couldn't pay me enough. What? You soft belly.
Okay. So they go back and forth about this bear pit and going to check it out. It's just some banter. It's pretty cool. You can listen to it. It's a really good story. However, I am not going to do that. I can't go in the front gate. As you saw, it was heavily guarded. So I'm going to have to find the back route, the well house with the key. So I know how to get there, but if you want to explore, feel free to do so. You've got things like your sewer right here. Oops, standing on the grate. Yep, so you can go check out the sewer. The city's not that big, but it's worth investigating if you want. Also, along the bottom, you'll notice I've got a bunch of shields down there. That is my health. That shows how much health I have. So I don't have much.
How's it going?
Hey dude, what's up? Well, this is a good time to talk about this. Alright, so I was out in the light, right? So he saw me, and he was like, hey, how's it going? And right now I'm in the darkness. You can kind of tell by the shadows, so that's good. But if you're not sure, you can always use what's called your stealth gem. That's in the very middle bottom of your screen. Now right now it's all blocked out, right? But if I step into the light, boom, it lights up. That's good. So that's how you tell if you're visible or not. So it's always a good idea to hide from your guards and stay unseen. I can crouch too if I want, and it will make me more hidden. Now, remember, I'm not allowed to kill anybody. But that doesn't mean I can't blackjack him. So I'm going to knock him out. Whoop, poof. Good, good. Now, his body is out in the open. That's never a good thing. You always want to hide bodies. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to hide him right down here in the shadows so no one finds him. Bing! Awesome. Let's continue right along. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, here we go. This is a drunk guy. Yeah, look at all the bottles he's got down there on the bottom. Alright, so he's got a key right here, so I'm going to steal his key. Good, I could knock him out. I don't need to. I'm just going to move in here. So you saw that the door lit up when I moused in, when I kind of focused my view on it. That means that the item is selected. And then I can interact with it. So when an item lights up, you are able to interact with it. So that's good to know. I'm dropping down. I'm in the sewer now. I'm gonna sneak into Lord Bafford's manor, right up through his sewer system. Didn't see that coming, did you? Alright, so just like most games, it has a little water gauge down here, or breath gauge, I suppose. So if I'm underwater, my little bubbles start disappearing. Yep. And then if I run out of breath, I start to die. But once you come out, you're good to go. So here we go.
Inside at last.
Yes, inside at last, as Garrett says. Yes, his name is Garrett. Garrett the Thief. So here you can see I can select different items and then choose to interact with them if I want by right-clicking on it. So I just picked up a crate. And most of the time he throws it, so be careful with that. Okay, here we go.
I've been thinking. The sir could really beef up security some. What do you mean? What's wrong with us? Well, we're fine. But I've been thinking we should watch the outsides.
Yeah, watch
That's
outside.
stupid. People to worry about there on the inside. No, then you catch them before they get inside, you taffer. Oh.
Ah, yes. Alright, so there's oftentimes, if you come up upon two guards, and they don't know you're there, they will talk. And it's usually kind of funny, kind of entertaining. In that case, they were talking about somebody sneaking in, and lo and behold, here I am sneaking in. Dun dun dun. All right, now I'm gonna come up behind these guys and take them out. Right, still walking in the shadows. Ooh, what's over here? Oh, I should try and get in there. All right, here we go. So stay in the shadows until he turns the corner. Good. Okay. Oh, do you hear his footsteps? They're metallic, right? That's because he's walking on metal. Now, that's awesome, right? So the different surfaces that you walk on have different sounds. And some are louder than others. So if I'm trying to sneak up on a guard, I probably don't want to walk across the metal surface. So I'm going to sneak around this way. And I'm going to make sure I stay on the mossy, soft grass. Grass inside? Probably not grass. How about moss? Moss inside sounds funny too. Maybe it's dirt. I don't know. Anyways, here he is. I'm gonna knock him out again, because again, I can't kill him. Yeah. Alright. So, again, we're hiding bodies. We don't want to be found. We don't want them to see the bodies and become alerted. So I'll drop him over here in the shadows. Now, down here it doesn't really matter, because there really aren't any other guards, just those two that we saw. But, you know, just in case. Flash bombs! Oh, these are awesome. Okay, so flash bombs, you can throw them out there, and it blinds everybody for a couple seconds. So that's cool. If somebody finds you, you can whip out a flash bomb and then bing! Escape. Alright, here we go. We're going upstairs. I love this staircase. Wow, I wonder how it's supported. Just like stuck into the wall. Awesome. Oh no! Okay, so the game just lagged for a second, and I just fell and lost a lot of health. So I'm gonna pull up my healing potion, and I might as well use it. That was terrible. Okay, restored 3 more. Come on, give me more. Give me more. 4. 4. We restored 4. Okay, I'm gonna drink my other healing potion too. Ooh,
since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
Okay. Oh, okay. So when I opened that second one, I picked up a vase. Now that's not treasure, but I have to be careful how I drop this. So I don't want to drop it near somebody. Ah, look at that. Okay. So back to my healing potion. That's my compass, gold, flash bomb, healing potion. Good. Alright, so hopefully this will restore me. Oh, in the meantime, we better do a quick save, just to be certain. F11's my quick save. Good. So if I mess up again, we'll be fine. Alright, moving on. Shh. He's sleeping. Okay, I'm not going to disturb him. I don't need the disturbance, I'm not going to. Now, I've got 5 gold. I need 700, I believe. So, we're going to go check it and try and get more gold. So I'm going to start investigating some things. Okay, here we go. I think we're down in the kitchen. Yep, there's a little servant. Let's go take him out. So I just want to walk up slowly behind him. Yeah, pull out my blackjack. Good. And, oh bam! Okay, so I can pick up cheese, I can pick up apples. Now, in Thief 2, you can eat items and restore health, but here, not so much. So I'm just going to take them just to have them eat my apple. Delicious.